is his operations officer windfall. It's uncertain as to whether or not they have a backup plan. It might be they do. The terrorists, the motherfuckers that literally want to blow up the fucking president and the White House. They might have a backup plan, I don't know. But my friends seem to think that I should kind of watch out and see what happens. They might have a conventional explosive prepared for, well, attacking the White House while the president's in residence and the White House. And assuming that correct in the scheduling, Chuck Hagel is in the White House meeting with the president, well, they might plan to do that. So I understand they have found the device I described in an earlier message, but it may be that they have a backup plan. And if they do, it could be just as destructive. What we're thinking about in terms of, well, I guess, either a car bomb or truck bomb to be delivered close by the White House, sufficiently strong in its destructive force, possibly more than one car, possibly, a ring of cars, five cars, all situated in such a way as to enhance the explosive effect on the property of the White House. In any case, having an explosion near the White House would cause so much chaos, it's almost unimaginable, the effect. I believe that based on events in Turkey, primarily, the fact that they were banging around pots and pans is that they believe they have, something in the kettle that they can use, a witch's stew, a witch's brew. Anyway, if you think, I'm just thinking about one thing only: the Oklahoma City bombing. Remember, this guy he drove up to the fucking federal building in a rental, a truck rental that had oxygen canisters, it had ammonium nitrate, it had fuel oil, and it had mixing capabilities. And more importantly, he was able to detonate it far enough away from where he was actually located. I mean, somehow remotely detonated it, that he himself escaped the explosion, but literally the fucking vehicle flew apart. The way I understand it, an axle of the vehicle was actually found, about a half mile from the explosion. So the moral of the story is, you can have one big motherfucking explosion made of conventional material, and it would still be so sufficiently destructive that people will die. Real people will die. Anyway, this is Operations Officer Windfall, and I understand, according to the public schedule that's been posted on the internet, that Chuck Hagel and the President will meet at about 1:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which would be 1:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Well, the time right now is about 10 minutes after 1 Pacific Daylight Time. So I'm just giving you a fucking heads up. Now, how do I know this stuff? Because I have friends. And the friends are, well, good people. You think I like doing this? I swear, I don't like being homeless. I don't like being destitute. I don't like being, forced out into the fucking woods to make a report to the fucking CIA via the fucking internet, which is a fucking insecure motherfucking way to do it. But I still have to do my job. And I don't get paid at all. I mean, well, practically speaking, I've not been paid in years and years. Work for fucking free. That's okay. Because you know, when I applied to work for the CIA, oddly enough, November 9th, 2008, via the internet, I didn't really want any money. I just liked doing the job. So, anyway, that looks so cute. Kiss, kiss, love, love, bang, bang. Oh. So anyway, tell me if things work out. Get the goddamn Secret Service going. Get them out there. Eyes on the street. You know, walk the beat. Be like a cop. Sniff things, sniff around. Don't just rely on electronic devices. They can be tricked. They can be fooled. You might think you're safe. It might all be a fucking cyber attack skewing you off the target. You need to go outside and look around. Just look the fuck around and see what you see. If you see somebody look suspicious, if you see vehicles circling the block, if you see taxis walking or going around, you know, seemingly aimless, if you see vans, especially vans, if you see a van going around, that could be a very important indicator. The reason I say it is because I have a sixth sense about these things. So van. Think about a fairly good sized van. Lots of fucking destructive power. And they might actually have dynamite. They might have 1,000 pounds of dynamite in that van. I mean, they could get that kind of shit. Be careful. Keep yourself safe. And protect the president. If you want to protect the, you know, the Secretary of Defense, that's okay too. But protect the goddamn president!